Hello, everyone who's joined us on this summer day in Toronto or in the world, anywhere you are, other than the southern hemisphere. I think all of you are in a nice summer, one of the hottest on records because of climate change. I won't go into it, even though it's my dear subject. This is Harshal Gunde. I'm the director of BITS International Career College, and I'm here to talk to you about some of the international students who join us, what are their options, what do they do with us, and how we can help them achieve their career goals, their life goals. So, welcome everybody. This is June the 26th. Before I go forward, I wanted to give you some information about what are some of the upcoming webinars. So the next one we are doing is on July the 3rd, just after Canada Day. We'll be doing a Grab Your Dream Job, where I'll be giving you some tips about what are some of the focus areas that you should work on post-COVID, what are some of the new jobs that are coming up, how you should approach it. It's no longer going to be a classical, you send a resume, you expect a call back, and then you go through an interview. So I'll give you some tips about and some strategies about how you should get your dream job. The next one we will be doing is on July the 10th, which is just after we reopen on the 1st. What are some of the new options that we have for domestic students? Domestic students are typically Canadian immigrants and citizens who typically live in the vicinity, but now we are opening our offerings to everybody in Canada who's allowed to study, and we can go over some of the additional details that we have. And then on the 17th of July, we'll be talking about the new horizons which are coming up with this post-COVID, post-pandemic response. What are new things? Hopefully, we have gotten back to 80% of our normal life by then. And all of us in Canada are at stage 3. So looking at that, this is the schedule. Stay tuned. If you need some other timings or you want to get into better comfortable way, just give us some suggestions. At the end of the presentation, I'll give you our contact information, and then we'll talk about it. So let's get back to what you want to do. So what is your best career path? Now, I know many of you international students who come in, the first thing that everybody looks at is, I want to get higher education outside of my home country. Why is that? Now, that's something that people think, oh, my friend went, that's why I want to go. Some students have a better idea that I want to particularly do this particular field because I like it. And there are fields that you like, but which nowadays have a very small career path. So we have to work with you and understand what is your best career path. It may not be one diploma, it may be a joint diploma, it may be a joint diploma and degree course. So you always have to sit down and understand what's happening. How are you going to decide your career paths? It may be based on the education that you have done, or it could be something about your hobbies and other skills that you have acquired in your life till you start applying. So whenever you apply to us or you want to send us an application as an international student, please mention in your statement of purpose or in your covering letter what you want to achieve, because we are here to help you achieve your dreams. We are also measured by the province of Ontario based on how we have helped you receive your career goals. That's why the name is BITS International Career College. And that's how we want to help you out about what are the different career paths. There may be things that you might have heard but never understood. So let us know, and we have 3 admission counselors who will help you understand what are some of the career paths and how you can achieve that. So typically international students fall into 2 categories. One major category where we receive a lot of students, and I think in 2020, because of the pandemic, we have received a lot of queries about students who are already in Canada and who want to move into Ontario, or they are in Ontario and they want to move to the Greater Toronto area, or they want to complete their course online with us. So they're already studying in some college, they have a valid study permit, and they reach out to us to work out a flexible schedule and work out what are their best career paths to do. Now, the other thing that we also help is in adding to your existing career goals. So for example, if you're a nursing student who's received a Bachelor of Nursing in India and who's doing a nursing master's or enhanced nursing education in Canada, and because of COVID, you have a big gap. In that gap, we can actually work with you, and you can finish your medical office administration course, which is mainly for a doctor's office receptionist, which is also a career which is in high demand, and you can add that to your existing nursing degree. So these are some of the courses that we offer. We also have some short certification courses that we would help you complete with us. They are completely online. They could also be with teachers who come at your appropriate time. It could be late evenings. We even have teachers who are teaching right now at about 8 o'clock in the night. So reach out to us. Our main goal at BITS is to be flexible and to work with you so that you can reach your potential. So that is one of the major class of students or a category of students who join us. The second category is students who are not in Canada and who are looking at applying. So there are quite a few students who come from primarily, you can say, India, Jamaica, Trinidad. We have a few students who applied from Congo, Sudan. So there are a lot of students who apply and they want to pursue their career or their further education in Canada. Canada being a very friendly country, one of the best countries to live in as per international surveys, gives you a freedom of education and freedom of careers, which I don't think many countries would offer. There's also a emphasis on what you can do for a company than what you are educated as. So if you go to a Canadian company and you have received education, even a diploma, and you go and apply to a job, before they look at your degrees, they look at what you have done, whether you can satisfy the job requirements, and then they look at whether that do you have education or do you have certain certifications which will help you do the work that you are assigned to do. So in Canada, like I have been here for 17 years now, I don't think I have ever used my degree for anything other than academic purposes when we write research papers. Most of the work that when I was working we applied for was always about whether you can do the job that you are coming here to do. It's not about whether you are educated or whether you received a PhD or a master's or anything. So that is one of the flexibilities that you get in the Canadian business workplaces. So that's why you have to look at when you are applying to Canada, how you come in, what you want to do. Don't just look at, okay, I want to get a diploma degree, but for what? We are applying for a master's degree, but finally, what is your end goal? You have to always think about your final goal before you start looking at what are the degrees or educational qualifications that you should get. So with all these international students who apply to us, we would like to see a cover letter or a statement of purpose, or if you want, you can even schedule a call. Because of the internet and all the different telecommunication facilities available, we can actually have an admissions counselor counsel you through the whole process, and also pick and choose about what courses we could offer to you, and sometimes some certificates that we could offer. Now, some of our students who had already received a visa and they are still stuck in their home country because of the COVID closures, they have actually started studying online with us. So the Canadian government, since the authorization that we received in 2017, has recently amended it for the COVID situation, where we are allowed to teach even international students from our campuses here in a virtual environment. So reach out to us, see where you are at, and we will work with you in receiving the education that you want to achieve later. So why BITS? Like, why wouldn't you go to any other college? Some of the things that we do is we work with the students. That's the first thing. We don't want to say, okay, we have a diploma, you took admission, you come and study. There are flexible ways that you can achieve a diploma. You can take different courses at different times. We actually made it more flexible than any other university or college in Canada by giving 6 proper intakes. So every other month we have a new batch starting. That's as close to becoming an open enrollment, which is available for all the domestic students as we can. So you could start your education every 2 months, and in between, after about a month or so, if you think that you want to change your courses or you want to take credit for certain aspects of a course that you have done and move on to a different course, we'll find a path that you can achieve what you are planning to achieve. So we offer extreme flexibility. We also offer weekend classes, which is for students who want to work during the week. And typically what happens is for Saturday and Sunday, they have full day classes. Fridays and Mondays they come in and they submit their assignments, they work with us, and one more day of the week they will work with us, with our teachers and their schedules, to see that they're finishing their classwork. So we do that. Some of our teachers are also well versed in your native language. I know English is a requirement, but sometimes some complex uh, like processes and some of the definitions are easier understood in your native language. We try to see that you have a teacher who understands it. Otherwise, we have language translators who could come in and help you out. So we work with the students so that you can finish your course. And if you want to finish it faster than, let's say, 2 years, we can also work with that. So some of our students also study more than one module at the same time, so that they can finish their course faster than 2 years and start working in their field. And many of our students also come back and work with us in our organizational side. So there are flexibility options built into every course, and also we work with you for your career path. That's some of the advantages that we can give you. The second thing is you have to experience it. So reach out to us and then we'll talk to you and help you out. So talking about all this, what are your what is the main thing that will help you achieve what you want? The main aspect of education and your skills development is for you to get confidence in portraying what you know. If you have the confidence, you can go ahead and impress anybody in an interview, anybody in a presentation, because you have the background in that field. So even though you may be completing a master's, but you have never gone to the depths of those parameters and have never taken interest, it's not going to give you confidence. I've seen many PhDs who don't have the confidence of teaching a 12th grader. So a physics PhD cannot teach a 12th grader's physics. Why? It's not because they don't know the subject. They know a very small part of it and they haven't built up their confidence in teaching something. So those are the things that you have to achieve. Once you're confident about a subject, you will go ahead and make your career in that subject. So some of the things that will help you look at your career is, of course, your educational background, but also your interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills is how do you talk to people? How do you present what you know? You may be the best at something, but you don't know how to present it. You have a stage fright where you can't talk in front of 5 people. Those are the things that we have to work with you. There are public speaking classes, there are sales and marketing classes which we can help you attend, even though it's not part of your curriculum, but they're part of a business administration, for example, curriculum. You can go ahead and attend those classes. We don't stop you from doing that. There is knowledge being distributed in the college. If you want to collect it, go ahead and collect it. We don't try to say, okay, this class you cannot go and sit in. If you want, you can even look at the recordings, you can work with the books and other. So we want to help you achieve your career, and we want you to have a long-term career which you like. You may have a career which after 5 years you don't want to work in it. That shouldn't happen. You should look at a career which will make you get up and work for whatever you're receiving, just for the satisfaction of achieving your goals. So those are the things that we work with students with domestic as well as international students, and help you out. We are also at the time of you finishing your international diploma, we have a lot of preparatory courses which are given in the college. Feel free to reach out. We have IELTS preparatory course, we have CELPIP preparatory courses for the English part, we have Amazon Web Services certification preparatory courses, we have project management professional certificate preparatory courses. We have tons of those happening. They are either in a classroom setting or in a virtual classroom setting or on an online basis. So we give you full access to all those courses provided you're a student with us, and then you can go ahead and finish those exams. We also have a big testing center in the campus where we have about, I think, 250 exams which happen all the time, and you are free to go and give your certification exams. Will help you even prepare for them in these preparatory courses. So all these flexible options are available for students, and we want you to reach out to us. and see where you can do. I think it's one of the last weeks that we are still in quarantine. From the 1st of July, we are starting our campus on a voluntary and a pilot project basis. So we would be having classes in the campus as well as online. And there are some quarantine specials we are giving just for the last week. From next week, they won't be there because we get back into the regular schedule. So reach out to us, see whether you have any questions. Please reach out to our admissions counselors, to our general chat, or to our general phone box, so that we can work with you and give you the options that you have. If you have any questions, please feel free to post it on the chat. I'm trying to look at it. I don't see too many questions today. I think most of the students are relaxing, and if you ever have anything, please reach out to us. Our phone number is 1866-399-2055. The email address to reach out to us is info@bits.ca. Again, you can go on the website at bitts.ca, and then you can look at the contact us form, fill up your questions, and reach out to us. Usually somebody will get back to you within 24 hours so that we can help you out. And there's somebody who's managing the phone calls even on Saturdays and Sundays. We are a 7-day campus. Usually we close only for the 10 federal holidays which are there in Canada. So hope you have received the knowledge that you need. For applying for the courses, go to our website at bits.ca/courses. Look, there will be hundreds of courses there. You can look for the diplomas, which are the courses which you have to apply as an international student. And there, for each course, there is a quick box where you can fill up your details and somebody will get back to you. So go ahead, feel free, browse the website and let us know what you're interested in, and we'll work with you. And before I sign out, most of the students who finish their diplomas, we see that they receive their interview calls. We see that they're placed somewhere, because that is how we as a college are measured. We have to see that our students get the jobs that they're studying for. So feel free, reach out to us and we'll talk to you. So telling you goodbye on this nice summer weekend. This is Harshal Gunde, the director of BITS International Career College, signing out. Talk to you next week on the Friday.